Quarantine Zone: The Last Check is newly released on Steam by the makers of Quarantine Zone Demo. One interesting tidbit is that the publisher is Devolver Digital. They generally keep a tightly groomed curation of developers and thoughtful games, so going into this one, I was feeling good. I am assuming that this is a spiritual successor to Quarantine Zone: The First Check, which is my headcanon of the game, where the first checkpoint people simply did not want any of that drama and let everyone through. In this game, you're in charge of checking incoming survivors for symptoms. You must check them for bites, their temp, and a myriad of other things. Now that they are checked over, you must choose. Send the survivors to holding, send them to quarantine, dissect them for research, or other. During this process, you also get extra money for sniffing out special objectives that they give you daily. Between the different tools and objectives, I felt genuinely engaged the entire playthrough. The goal of the game is to let enough survivors through each day. After a few days, the military comes by and picks them all up. You get bonuses for how well you did. One mechanic that I really enjoyed was the fact that if you let infected through, you lose all your progress in the camp. Having it all or nothing kept me from being lazy on my inspections. Counterpoint to this, I ended my playthrough solely because I let an infected through. The game tells you what you miss, and it told me I had 0 undetected symptoms for him. I watched the gameplay, and he appeared fine, however I could be missing something still. This could be a bug or me misinterpreting the information. I didn't dock the game for this because I'm going to be back to play it again. It was also 2 hours at that point, and I wanted to watch a movie with my dogs in real life. Overall, just a minor criticism towards the mechanic. If they do decide to make changes to that, I hope they make it an option rather than changing the whole thing for everybody. Watching little clips of the demo, I expected a pretty brief playthrough. The game kept surprising me with depth as I continued on with the tutorial. To avoid some surprises for any potential new players, I will not go into depth in regards to some of these mechanics. One thing that really surprised me though was fighting off the waves of zombies. You get to play as a drone and zoom around while shooting. The main gameplay loop feels restrictive, and having a breather to do a zombie fight slot type thing was great. It felt really great and would certainly play a full-fledged game of it. The progression overall of the game was pretty brisk. Anytime I had a minor annoyance, the game would be like, here's an upgrade branch to fix that. I just kept rolling tape and played much longer than I was originally scheduled to play. I got obsessed with using the hammer. Prior to sending the infected away, I would always give them little boops. If they swung at me, I always gave them boops and sent them to the incinerator. You might be asking now, hey Zambam, isn't that something they can heal from in quarantine? And I'll say, you're right, I think. I'm not 100% sure though, as I was not going to look weak in front of the other survivors. Those people were going to the incinerator whether they liked it or not. There is Twitch integration. How that works was not something I researched. I would imagine the game would be fun with other people casually adding their input to the situations. If there are puzzle game streamers, this game should be on their lists. Personally, I would prefer multiplayer. Imagine running side-by-side gates. It would be satisfying and frustrating sharing zones. It would make the game swifter and also add funny moments when your pal Gary lets Zomboid wreak havoc on the camp. If you are watching some of the gameplay on screen, you will know if the game is for you or not. It's just under $20, so if you are into little simulators like this, pick it up. In the genre, it's very competent. This game is infectious. I had to say it at least once in this review. With all that being said, we give Quarantine Zone: The Last Check 4.5 boops out of 5.